Well, I started about 7 years ago. I started thinking about it because that's when I was first diagnosed with this lung disease, MAI, and being on the antibiotics for 2 years, my body just was not doing well. And part of the package, as I'll explain to you, that they didn't tell me about was just my health habits as what I ate and what as far as exercise, the total package. So, of course, my body wasn't able to take the antibiotics. And when I came to see you, you helped me with my immune system by giving me the IV of vitamin C. I think I started out maybe twice or once a week, and I was able to gain back my energy level. And then you explained to me the total package. That's just not it. That's kind of like a band-aid, but just a new lifestyle. And that was how I needed to change what I was eating, and the tests that you ran as far as what I was missing. And that, continuing to do that because of the changes I'm going through, um, has helped me. And for example, like with me getting COVID twice, that was very scary because just before COVID hit, I had blood in my lungs. So then they said, we put this off 7 years ago. You've lasted this long, but we think we need to revisit it because it's never gone away. And when I had met you, we weren't really focusing on that. We were trying to just get me healthier, and which helped because I lasted those 7 years. But when COVID hit, you couldn't go to the doctor. You couldn't do anything. I couldn't get a CT scan. We were just kind of stagnant. And even just like your level of mental illness affects your whole body. And when I got hit with COVID in June last year, that, like I said, was scary, having this lung disease. And calling the doctor was just mainly, okay, how are you doing? It was the fact of the knowledge that you've taught me to, you know, eat right, was breathing, taking deep breaths. And most importantly, just being able to reach out to you by phone call, that you were able to help me get through it by using the nebulizer. That helped so much. I mean, I could feel that I could breathe a lot better. And then also finding out how, just giving you the symptoms, that I was extremely tired. And fortunately, one of the things that you had done was run tests to get me ready for this. Because we had talked about, what happens if I get it, which was good because I was prepared, that we were prepared. So you had run tests and found out that my zinc was low. And so that's when we added zinc into, more zinc, or actually zinc, I wasn't taking any, into, my regular daily supplement. And that helped a lot. So doing the zinc and increasing my vitamin D, and then also the nebulizer helped me get through it. And then going through still COVID, and with the job that I have, going into the stores, I was a little hesitant, and finding out that I needed to go probably on this medication again, which it did kind of affect, I think, my immune system. I got COVID again. So again, I was afraid, but this time I was even more, I think, more ready because, we prepared again, and I had already been taking zinc, that the second time around it wasn't as bad. And I had my D level up, my zinc, and we had watched all that through the tests that we ran. And then also seeing you with sometimes with doing the therapy that we did to keep things so that they wouldn't get stuck, to keep the flow in my lungs. And also it was nice, since you couldn't see the doctors, that coming in here to see you, that you were able to check my lungs to see where I was at, just to check to see where I was at during and after. And I think that was the other thing too, after both episodes of COVID, that I was able to come in here to get that vitamin C, also to do the ozone in both first and second COVID. And I think also that the ozone and vitamin C has put an extra impact on helping me with this MAI bacteria infection that I have, that I'm able to take the antibiotics, but plus use that, and has helped me with seeing that the nodule has dropped from 7 meters to 3 meters. And this has been since September that I took the antibiotics, but we've been doing that, the ozone and vitamin C at that time too. So I think just it's been a long journey, but I feel that it's been so helpful. I mean, you can go to the doctor, you can get that pill, you can get that blood work, but they don't go into the detail that you did. I would have never known that I was low in zinc, and to them, the vitamin D level isn't up to what we should be taking. And I have to say, within the last couple of weeks, finally feeling better, because I know a lot of times, and I think with me, COVID really, I had a lingering symptom of being tired, and you've helped me with that. And it's been very helpful. I mean, like I said, you can go to the doctor for a pill, but you can't go there to find a true way to live your life, to heal, to get better, and find a way to have a better lifestyle. Now I can walk fast, I can breathe, and if I do have difficult, I have the nebulizer to help me. And I think with the nebulizer, using the essential oils has really made also an added benefit to the nebulizer.